Hi everyone, let's talk about AEW Collision, which I thought was a decent show from January 11th, 2025. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. Opening hype promo, Harley Cameron sings through the riff on guitar, and Mariah May is going to rip out Harley's fibril chords, and the learning tree proves Cope is a dope and Hardwood is no good, and Adam Copeland and Dex Hardwood will chomp down the learning tree. Then we had Adam Copeland fences Big Bill, which was a good match in my opinion. A good match in my opinion. A lot of people are going to hate, but it was a good match in my opinion. So Adam Copeland defeated Big Bill, and Chris Jericho was on commentary with Brian Keith by his side, and the learning tree pulls shenanigans on Jericho, distracting the ref, and the ref so Bill could remove the turnbuckle pad, and that tactic backfired when Adam Copeland smashed Bill's head into the exposed steel, and Adam Copeland lifts Big Bill off the top turnbuckle for a powerbomb and kicks out at 2 by Bill. Then Adam Copeland charges for a spear, and Big Bill leg frogs, and Adam Copeland collides. I'll say it again, guys. Adam Copeland collides and gets in. I'm sorry, guys. Gets in there into a turnbuckle steel, collides into a turnbuckle steel, and Big Bill lands a big boot, and Adam Copeland kicks out at 2 on a chokeslam lift on Big Bill, and Adam Copeland counters for an imploder DDT and a spear 1-2 kicks out. Then Big Bill by Big Bill, I'll say again, 1-2 kick out by Big Bill. Then the Redwood, Big Bill goosing Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar Adam Copeland, grabbing the ref to snag a groaning kick on Big Bill and spears, and Copeland hammers elbows and grabs a near naked choke, and Big Bill went out, and that's what happened right there, guys, and that's how Adam Copeland defeated Big Bill, guys. That's what happened right there. Then afterwards, the learning tree attacked FTR and run for the save, and the brawl was broke up by security, and AEW announces that nobody was allowed at ringside for the main event between Chris Jericho and Dex Hardwood, and Adam Pearce will fight Christopher Daniels in a Texas death match, which we'll talk about that in the next Collision review. And I'll say again, Adam Page was ashamed how he left his family and the Swerve Strickland offense accident, and he has to make a decision and remains the husk of a man or do something about it. And the Cowboy makes his choice with no regrets, fighting Swerve, and Adam Page regrets his backstage and promo to the top of Christopher Daniels, and Christopher Daniels crossed the line, putting hands on him. There would be a price to pay, and Adam Page would everyone then would be the weak man he once was. I'll say it again. Adam Page would everyone then be the weak man he once was. Then we had Pac and Commander, guys. Commander and Pac, which was a fun match. Pac and Commander was a fun match, guys. Oh man, this was a fun match on January 11th. Let's talk about Pac and Commander, guys. Pac defeated Commander. The luchador sits with a high flying, and Pac fought up his opponent with gain control, and Commander pushes through for a springboard Mexican destroyer, and Pac got on his knees to block a 450 splash that is transition to a exploder submission, and Commander taps out, and Pac shreds the hold after the bell, and Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta join Pac in the ring, and Claudio was going to dish out and pay back for the Continental Classic, and the Outrunners make the save, leading into the next match. Then we had Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta defeating the Outrunners, which was fun, guys. In my opinion, fun. The Outrunners cinch Truth Maxims by forcing on his left knee damage, and hot tag to Turbo Floyd cleaning house, and Claudio tags himself in for the Death Riders to regain control on a giant swing dropkick combo, and Turbo punches Claudio off the turnbuckle, and Claudio grabs the ref's leg so Yuta could shove Turbo down, and Claudio went back up top for a gun ridge superplex, and the Death Riders finish with the rocket launcher splash, and Claudio was upset about Yuta's performance, and then Will Hobbs has been listening to Jon Moxley, and he took the offense to take the world title shot. And Will Hobbs criticized Jon Moxley for appearing away, and Will Hobbs will make Moxley his bitch, he said. Then we had the women's match. Hot Girls Grab, which was a fun match, with Mariah May and Harley Cameron. Let's talk about it. Harley Cameron did a little stuff in here, and I thought it was a decent match. It wasn't great, but I liked it. It was decent. Let's talk about it. So Mariah May defeated Harley Cameron, no title for this, and Harley Cameron scores a few roll-ups to start, and then Mariah May loses a headbutt, and Mariah mentions control to Harley, fires up with a crappy strike in a hip handle back suplex, and Harley went for a jackknife pin, and Mariah kicks out in the glove rear. Mariah May was quicker to her feet and delivers a big knee, and Mariah falls for a pile driver to win. And that's what happened right there. Then Christopher Daniels responds to Adam Page, and he was trying to be the Cowboys' friend. Whenever he reaches out, he was met with violence, and Christopher Daniels has had a lot of meaningful moments in this business, and he's not an EVP anymore, and he's tired of being disrespected. Then we had Brody King face somebody that was bad. This was bad, and I don't get. I'm not going to trash Trevor Blackwell. He's a good freaking indie wrestler. He's a good indie wrestler. So a lot of you guys say jobber because you don't know, because you don't search up a lot. I search a lot of shit up, and I know Trevor Blackwood is one of the indie wrestlers out there. So it's not his fault. It's just Brody King came out there to just swash and do a grosso bomb, and that was it. Let's talk about it anyways. Brody King defeated Trevor Blackwell. Julie Hart was ringside to watch the Goldblue bomb swash, and then backstage, Brody King says it is a confusing time for the House of Black, and Adam Copeland interrupts, and he respects the group, and Adam Copeland encourages Brody King to take the reins and run. Then, oh man. Then we had Shibata and Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship. Decent match. Decent freaking match. Let's talk about it. Daniel Garcia defeated Shibata to retain the TNT. I'll say it again, guys. Daniel Garcia defeated Shibata to retain the TNT Championship. And Shibata dominated early, then Garcia had a positive rally and furious face first flying from both men, and the submission counters on the mat, and Shibata since the finish, but Daniel Garcia ducks a ripcord strike to score a jackknife pin for the win, and that's what happened right there. And it was for the TNT Championship. I almost said TNA, or if I did, I'm sorry, but that's just how I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So then we had the main event. Chris Jericho fences Dex Harwood, which was a decent match. All you guys are gonna hate, go ahead. Hate on Chris Jericho. Fine. His gimmick, but I like him as a wrestler, but his gimmick, Learning Tree does not fit for me, guys. It just doesn't. But his Junis thing that he was doing first when he came to AEW, that was phenomenal. But this Learning Tree shit, I just can't get into it. I mean, it's you know what I'm saying. So let's talk about it. But he's still a good wrestler, though. But his gimmick, saying hi guys. Oh my god, man. Reminder that everyone is buried from the ringside, and brisk fight from pillar to the post, and Chris Jericho cheats in the end. He pokes the referee, then he blocks a flying headbutt, and Chris Jericho hits Dex Harwood with the Ring of Honor World title belt, and 1-2 kicks out by Dex Harwood, and Chris Jericho connects on a Junis effect, and Dex Harwood did not kick out, and that wasn't the end of the show's chaos interrupt, And then the Learning Tree puts the boot to Dex Hardwood. And then Adam Copeland and Cash Wheeler run out even the odds. And the Death Riders soldiers join the fence to fight whoever was in their way. And the Outrunners rumbled too. And Adam Copeland spears Pack to stand tall or so. And he thought Jon Moxley arrived for a sneak attack paradigm shift on Adam Copeland as Jon Moxley sets up a concerto and Will Hobbs comes out to rack shop and Jon Moxley hits Will Hobbs with a chair from behind and no effect, and Jon Moxley runs away as Maria Shafir blocks Hobbs' path, and Will Hobbs caught Wheeler Yuta to slam through the commentary table, and Jon Moxley looked on in fear. And that's what happened right there, guys. And I give this show a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10, guys. A 7 out of 10, guys. Man, a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10, guys. I give it a 7 out of 10. And that's all I have to say, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells. This is Christopher Jackson Dever. I'll say it again. This is Christopher Jackson Dever, and I give this Collision a 7, guys. A 7. So, like I said again, I give this Collision a 7, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit those notification bells, and that's all I have to say, guys. And this is Christopher Jackson Dever, and we're out.